Alright guys, that was our new intro for a while, and honestly, it's with the new optical flares that Nick got, and it looks pretty dang awesome. So obviously, even more importantly, is the unveil of Black Ops, and this is my first comm over it. And voila, first map I get, this is the first match I've ever played on the game, is Villa. And honestly guys, I think this is probably one of the most balanced Call of Duties I've ever gotten my hands on out of all the ones I've played, which it exclude 3, 2, and 1. But I have played Big Red One, which was a mock-off of number 2, but it was still a good game. But enough of that. Blah, blah. So right now I'm using the Assault class, I believe, Rifleman, which consists of the M16, which is now, without the sliding power and Juggernaut, is probably, I'd consider it a very balanced gun, and honestly, it's not overpowered in any way that I've used it. And the other guns I've used are really good, and I like the whole balancing that they've actually gone in, and it seems like they've tried to make everything balanced. Obviously, they did screw over snipers, and I'm a big sniper, so that was a big screw over for me. So hopefully later on, people kind of do a little strike, and we'll get a patch that will not bring back quickscoping, but make it easier at least. Or at least most, they can make it so there's no more hit markers, being that even if you snipe hard scoping, you will still get hit markers, which is a very unfair and unbalanced thing, being that someone with this game can easily just use the M16 on you and pick you off before you can snipe them with one hit, because you get like 2 hit markers in a row, which is pretty much nonsense for me. But you know, I'm not gonna get mad over this game, because actually it's pretty, especially if it's really fun if I want to go in and use an 8K or M16B. I wouldn't call it a try hard, but just playing offensively and teamly, I don't know, but playing with teamwork, we'll put it at that. And what they've done is they made it so helping your objective is a big deal, with the inclusion, I don't even know if that's a word, but I think you get the meaning of it, of contracts, which give you more, if you pick the contracts with that help out your team, like capture 5 flags in one domination game, which is very nice to add into a game, because you know a lot of people want to get more COD points, and that will help make the game better for teamwork. And as I've seen a lot of commentators talk about, that no one's playing with the team, and they're all just going for montage clips, and this definitely fixes that problem, I'd say, most of the time. Which is good, because I like when people help with my team, even though you'll still get bad players, and there's nothing you can do about that, obviously. And that's pretty disappointing. But without that, they definitely made it easier for you to have a more competitive game and make it so you want to win and not just do whatever during the match. Which also brings up the topic where a lot of people are talking about this. And as much as I do like helping my team, etc., I have a big problem with it and people acting like it matters. And the only problem I have with it is, if you really want something that matters and the reason you need to win, please go and just play competitive game battles games or something of that genre, because pub matches, it's fun to win and all, and I see the point in winning, but honestly there's much more of a bigger need to win if you actually play competitively, where game battles and stuff was invented for you to actually test your real skills out and play against teammates and play with teammates and against other teams that care about winning. Which, if you're really into that sort of thing, then honestly you guys need to get on that and make up a team, join a team, I don't know, just get where it matters, and you won't have any problem with calling people losers for not capturing an easy objective, etc., planning a bomb. Which I honestly do get frustrated when my team is absurdly bad, like it's totally just really bad. Like I've had that, and trust me, I have, and I understand it's frustrating. But if it's just you lose by like 5 points and you're gonna like yell at random people that are playing for fun, you're kind of in the wrong placement, the wrong category where you need to be with game battles, etc. And I don't want that to take up much of the calm, but yeah, definitely go check that out if you never knew about it and you like playing competitively. So next up, let's just talk about Black Ops, being that it is the first match I've ever played, and throughout this match I was having a great time talking to my cousin and stuff after midnight. This was at like 12:30, and honestly I think it's turning out to be a really fun game. Obviously, as I've said earlier in videos, snipers are kind of unjust and they need to be fixed a bit, hopefully. Shotguns, a lot of people have problems saying they're not very good, but honestly I think they're alright. I guess you could tune them up a bit, but honestly all you're going to do is get more people complaining that they have the range of models, and I don't know, it's just going to lead to more problems. So Treyarch, if you watch it, I'd probably just keep them the same unless you actually are really smart about your placement of choice of how much they get powered up, which hopefully you just don't do, because honestly I bet it will just end in more complainers. So keep the shotguns the way they are, I'd say. So next up, let's see. I have not found a gun in this game that I would call overpowered, which is definitely a good thing. Because finding an overpowered gun, which is a lot of the guns in Modern Warfare 2, is game breaking. And so far as I don't find one, I don't think we're gonna have a problem. Grenade launchers are still back. Obviously, that's part of like life and war. Like, you're not gonna find a game without it. But they've definitely tuned them down to where they're not gonna kill you a lot. I've been killed by them like, I don't know, 5 times, and it still kind of angers you, but it's definitely not the sort of anger that you have in Modern Warfare 2 where you just hate it so much. And honestly, I think they equaled them out, and you're not gonna have a problem with them. So don't worry about that, guys. If you haven't gotten the game already and that's what's keeping you from it, etc., just buy it, because everything's pretty much balanced in this game. Oh, and lastly, before the game ends, I definitely recommend playing the campaign and all that into this game, especially because the campaign it's badass, guys. Like, you're gonna enjoy the hell out of this campaign. I beat it a couple days ago, and honestly, it's probably one of the best campaigns ever. I beat it on veteran, and it wasn't too hard, but it wasn't super easy. That's game-breakingly easy, and I said game-breakingly in the wrong area, but you guys get what I mean. Like, it wasn't annoyingly hard, and it wasn't retardedly easy to have veteran title. They made it perfect difficulty. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and please leave a like and subscribe and comment. And don't comment bad, please. Good comments if you comment. Alright, so I'll let you guys go. Later, guys. Expect more comm matches with better scores, etc. Adios, guys.